Hey, Wildcats, Mr. J here with our vocab and comp for the week. Just wanted to throw this sheet up again in case you missed it from Monday. Conquer is to overcome or get the better of. Verify, to prove to be true. Destiny is what becomes of something or someone. Navigator is a person in charge of finding the position and course of a ship or aircraft. Provisions are supply of food and drinks. Expedition is a journey taken for a special purpose. Insulated is done to keep something from losing heat by wrapping a material in something. And isolation is a state of being separate from the rest of the group. So if you need to get those down, pause this and you can copy those down, but those are on the test. Let's go to our comprehension. Number one, what did Nansen's trek on skis across Greenland and his crossing from Siberia to Greenland have in common? Nansen's trek to Greenland and Siberia both would not allow him to return to a starting point of his journey. This is where wherever he took off from, he wasn't able to get back. So those are the two things that he had in common on both the trip to Greenland and Siberia. Number two, around the end of the 19th century, why was reaching the North Pole so important? Reaching the North Pole would mean that most of the planet had been discovered. The North Pole was one of those special areas in which it was not discovered yet and explored. So there's your answer for number two. Number three, how did Perry and Nansen differ? Nansen and Perry differed in that one of them wished to make scientific discoveries and the other one did not. Write a sentence about Perry's nature and give a fact that supports this observation. Perry did not do things in an ordinary way would be one example that you could use, and a fact of that would be, or an example of that would be that he took his wife on expeditions, which was not normal, and he did things a little bit outside the box. Number five, what happened after Perry wrote in his diary that he had reached the North Pole? After Perry wrote in his diary about reaching the North Pole, he accused, this should be accused, he accused Cook of lying. When he got to the North Pole, he knew that Cook had been lying that he reached it. Number six, why was Perry not immediately given credit for having reached the North Pole first? He was not given credit because he did not have good documentation of his journey, and so therefore nobody believed him because he didn't take down good notes. Number seven, what does the map on page 425 help readers understand? The map on page 425 shows readers distances between the North Pole and the other land masses around the North Pole, so you can get a sense of where the North Pole was and the different things around it and how far the distances were. And finally, number eight, although the author's purpose was to inform, he included a few opinions. Name one of these. The opinion that I chose was, one of the author's opinions was that he said that Perry pushed himself relentlessly. Again, that's an opinion because when you say somebody pushed themselves relentlessly, Perry himself could have thought that he was not pushing himself relentlessly, so therefore that's the author's opinion. That's what he felt. But there are some others in the book that you could use, but I chose this one. All right, Wildcats, that'll do it for our vocab and our comprehension for the week. Please get these down in your notes. They're due Friday, and also you can use them on the tests. All right, Wildcats, Mr. J out.